Hey everybody, it's Harold from Buckeye Outdoors, and I am making a video. I haven't done a video in over a week, almost a week and a half. If you hear some strange noises, that is my cat that's wearing a cone. He was the same cat you might have seen in the hoodie before, so long story. Skin problems, unhappy cat wearing a cone, that's all I gotta say. Poor guy. So yeah, we're back. Again, I took a nice break. It was totally worth it because, I don't know, you get to a point where you're starting to create video where there isn't any. You just start getting burned out. It's a grind finding subscribers. I could find a lot of people that'll downvote and complain, but boy, you won't find many that'll like it. So, right, you know, so it's been a real grind, and I just walked away from it for about a week and a half. Totally worth it. But yeah, we're back, and for light reviews, I don't have a whole lot going on, but I do have this. Got this little guy coming pretty soon, the Lumintop FW3A. Got that little beauty coming. Let's do some shots over here. So yeah, really looking forward to that. I'm not sure what color, what LED combo I'm getting from Lumintop, but they are sending them to me. And, you know, they know I'm pretty honest about my reviews. If it sucks, I'm going to say it, regardless of that. So, but this light was a TLF, BLF, and Fritz 15 kind of combo thing. They put everything together and came up with this light. And the thing is for the money, you do get a whole lot of light here. A triple emitter, you can get niches or SST emitters or Cree. So you can kind of, you know, it is a high amp hydro light. We'll see. We'll see what we think about it. You know, it's been a hit so far. We'll see. The other one I've got coming in is a Lumintop BO1. This is their new bike light, and I really like the way this thing looks. It's got a little holster here, so you can hold it like a regular flashlight. But then you'll notice the lens is more directional, so that you're not blinding oncoming traffic. You know, I used to race mountain bikes, and I'd be out riding at night, and yeah, that glare would kind of get you. Oh, and this one's IP68. A lot of bike lights, for some strange reason, are IP66 or IP64. You know, you're riding in water, it's splashing up off the tires. You need a solid light for this, and I have every intention of testing that IP68 rating on it. So it's a good looking little light. I'm really excited. The other nice thing is you could use a 21700, an 18650 with the adapter that's included, or two CR123As, which is my cold weather choice. Lithium ions, I'm sorry, they struggle when it's cold. If the battery gets down to those cold temps, the battery is really going to struggle getting the juice out. So I got that going on. Fenix, don't have much going on right now for Fenix. They haven't been telling me much. I know there's been some new releases, but that's all I know. I did have a few comments that I wanted to talk about. One was, how would the E30R do against the new LD30 from Fenix? The first thing you should know is the lights are pretty much identical. Here's the two biggest differences. The E30R has a magnetic charging port where the LD30 does not. In addition, the E30R, even though it has the magnetic charging, does not have a tail clicky. This is a single click button light. The LD, you can see it right there, is an identical light except for the tail cap. And again, I could pull up another picture on phoenixlighting.com here, and you can see what I'm talking about, right? I mean, the lights are identical. If you look at the specs, they're pretty much within a lumen or two of each other. It's essentially the same light, except it loses the charging port, but gains that tail cap and side switch. So that's really the biggest difference with them. It's a nice light. I mean, when I first got this, I was like, golly, you know, it'd be great to have a tail clicky on that, right? But And you kind of get used to that little side switch, but I don't know. Sorry. People out there are sensitive to that. Sorry about that. So yeah, it is essentially the same light. The other one I had was the PD36R. How would it do up against the PD35 Tac? That's a good question. The first thing is runtime, and we're going to look at some graphs. Now remember, the PD35 Tac is based on an 18650. This is a 21700, significantly more milliamp hours. So we're going to try to find a common ground here. Here's phoenixlighting.com. Close enough. Well, the lumen spacing is a little far. But here's a good example for the PD35 Tac. 200 lumens for 8 hours and 30 minutes. PD36R, 350 lumens for 8 hours, 24 minutes. So PD36R, higher lumens, same runtime as the PD35 Tac, but quite a bit more higher lumens. High on the PD36R, 800 lumens for almost 6 hours. I mean, high 500 lumens for under 3 on the PD35 Tac. Distance on the PD35 Tac, the throw, 656 feet. PD36R's throw, 928 feet. So there, you got to understand they're very different lights. Yeah, I mean, the PD35 Tac is an incredible light. I mean, look how many have sold. People have had those things for eons, beat them to death, and report in saying, I've had it for 3 years, I've ran it over 7 times, and shot it with buckshot, and it's just fine. But the PD36 was kind of that next step in that type of light for Fenix. This was an important light for Fenix. It has big shoes to fill. Just think of it that way. So as for comparison, I mean, like the intensity on turbo is 19,977. The PD35 Tac, the intensity, 10,000. 1,000 lumens, 1,600. This is packing a serious bit more candela to it. I mean, they're similar in that they've got the PD name and that they're made by Fenix. That's one of the only similarities. That's about it, man. I mean, they're both great lights, but comparing them, I mean, I would not, in a head-to-head competition, I wouldn't pair them together. It'd just be a little lopsided, honestly. But you got to remember that we're making those forward progressions in technology. So those were a couple of comments that I had. Yeah, so that's that. Remember, on the 20th, I'm going to be doing a drawing, and for those 3 bags, which are going to be shipping next month. Just logistics are here, but I'm not going to be here. So, yeah, they're going to ship. And what's going to happen in the drawing, I'm going to use a randomizer. It pulls all the comments. I will pick 3 people using that randomizer. You will see it done here live. What are you crying about, pup? Big wimp. Dog's a bit. I have 100. Thunder, you better cry, bud. You gonna squirt tears. Oh, God. I have this giant predator dog. He's like 109,000 pounds, and he's just a big wuss. So those people will be drawn. I'll throw my email up on the screen. Your responsibility to contact me and claim your prize. Once it ships, you will get a USPS tracking number, and you will have a bag. So I wish you all luck. I'll use it signed up for it. But, man, YouTube has a strange algorithm in that. It's like, for the first 2 days I post this, and everybody and their mother's coming out of the woodwork. Oh, sign me up, I'm in. I don't know where these people came from. And then nothing. It's just like YouTube just shut it down. Has anybody else had that experience with giveaways? I mean, all you had to do was say I'm in. It's not like I'm making you jump through hoops here, or do this, or juggle that, or Instagram this, or you Twitter that. No, you just, I'm in. That's it. That's all you got to do. If you want to subscribe, that's totally up to you. But I don't understand the algorithm they use, because, like I said, I was bombarded with new subscribers. But it's like, wow, it's just strange how it just shut down all of a sudden, almost like YouTube killed it. I don't know. If anybody else has any experience with that, let me know. So yeah, we've got Lumintops coming up. We had those questions about Fenix. I'm going to be doing some other videos too. And one of them is a stealth camp I'm thinking of doing. Might be a little controversial where I'm going to be stealth camping. That's a video for another day. Haven't decided on that one yet. You keep doing it, kid. You can shake your... I've been listening to this for 4 days now. Hear that? Yeah, bless his heart. So yeah, like I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share the channel. If you do not know what the heck I'm talking about on a giveaway, go to my videos, go back a few weeks, and you will see waterfly bag giveaway. You only got a few days. On the 20th, I'm pulling it. So if you haven't subscribed yet, you don't have to subscribe. But if you haven't said I'm in, then you're not going to win a bag. So right now there's 3. I maybe have 30 or 40 people that commented. We'll see what happens. Cheers.